Hi, happy birthday, Sagittarius. It is December 9th, the day of the Flamboyance. Your advice: dare to be ordinary too. You don't always have to be the star. Discover the joys of inner peace. Live and let live. Don't let anger build up. Find a positive way to alleviate it. Keep your feet on the ground. Your meditation. True heroism can be demonstrated in having the strength to face up to one's own ethical and spiritual shortcomings. Your weaknesses. Misdirected, fantasy-dominated. Your strengths: romantic, fiery, energetic. Those born on December 9th are active, imaginative individuals who love to be in the spotlight. To them, life is a romantic adventure involving daring exploits and surprises. More than most, they must feel that they are the star of the show, the central character in the drama that is their life. As children, those born on this day are commonly quiet, sensitive types with a highly active sense of fantasy. The exciting, heroic roles they assume in their imagination while young can become models for a much more extroverted adult persona. Those adult December 9th personalities who lead quiet lives usually continue to fantasize about bold and daring exploits. They may have to sooner or later recognize that they need to express themselves outwardly if they are to be happy. Thus, overcoming shyness and inhibitions is an important theme of this day. Many December 9th people live a highly subjective world, where their perceptions of a given situation can vary greatly from those of their friends, associates, and family. For example, others may be quite satisfied with the status quo when a December 9th person sees an obvious and pressing need for change. This may be due to the heroic orientation mentioned above, which tends to make for a rather uncompromising personality. To their children and lovers, those born on this day can be bold protectors, battling the dragons of this world and giving no quarter. Such a role can be difficult to live up to as rapidly evolving circumstances make for changing needs and concerns. Thus, if December 9th people wish to remain in such a role, their idea of what it means to care for those dependent on them must be equally flexible and adaptable. This may also mean taking on responsibilities of a less glamorous and immediately gratifying nature. If aggressive qualities of December 9th people do fully emerge, they must not be allowed to run a riot, since such behavior can alienate loved ones and colleagues alike. In addition, those born on this day must learn to put the lid on their volatile temper, which when it erupts can cause damage that is difficult or impossible for them to repair. Achieving a maturity which brings consistency and a sense of calm is perhaps the greatest challenge for December 9th people. Meeting challenges and overcoming obstacles is an inalienable part of their personality, but learning to give and take in an easy manner, accepting circumstances as they unfold without dramatizing them unduly, will contribute greatly to their personal evolution. By growing into wiser roles which come with advancing age, they will have to leave some of their active, ebullient, but also adolescent attitudes behind. As they become more philosophical about life and objective about themselves, they will be increasingly effective and useful to others. Those born on the 9th of the month are ruled by the number 9 and by the planet Mars. The number 9 is powerful in its influence on other numbers. Any number added to 9 yields that number. 5 plus 9 equals 14, 4 plus 1 equals 5, and any number multiplied by 9 yields a 9. 9 times 5 equals 45, 4 plus 5 equals 9. And December 9th people are similarly influential. The planet Mars is forceful and aggressive, embodying male energy. And for December 9th people, such characteristics are only strengthened by the influence of Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius. Tarot. The 9th card of the major arcana is the Hermit, who is usually depicted walking with a lantern and a stick. He represents meditation, isolation, and quietude. The Hermit also signifies crystallized wisdom and the ultimate discipline. He is a taskmaster who motivates by conscience and guides others on their path. The positive interactions of this card are stick-to-itiveness, purpose, profundity, and concentration. Negative qualities include dogmatism, intolerance, mistrust, and discouragement. December 9th people can learn the values of self-examination and thoughtfulness from the Hermit, but must also beware of living in an isolated fantasy world. Health. More overt December 9th people must try to soften and guide aggressive impulses. More covert types must avoid escaping to a romantic dream world and repressing aggression. Sometimes this repression inexplicably attracts personal violence, break-ins, or damage to their house. A process of self-discovery aided by psychological counseling can be extremely helpful to both types. Vigorous exercise, gymnastics, aerobics, running is recommended, but care must be taken in connection with martial arts. Those born on this day: John Malkovich, Kirk Douglas, and Douglas Fairbanks Jr. All right, well, I hope you're having a fabulous evening and have a very good night. Sleep well.